Hey, how's it going? So in today's video, we're going to be doing something a bit different. I'm going to be teaching you all my tips and tricks with Ace. So we'll try to cover everything, but you know, it's going to be pretty quick, I would like to think. So obviously you got Ace as a support. He is a hard breacher. That's why he's a support. So because he's got a niche ability that he has to, and objectives that he has to complete with his Salma charges. He gets 3 of those, they breach through hard walls. Okay, we get the gist of that. So you should be, as an ace, you shouldn't be the front line of attacking. You should be droning in your entries. Your entries. So, I mean, in this lineup, we've got 3 hard breaches, but that doesn't matter. I would have put Brava and Sledge as your entry because you really don't need them to establish site control. So obviously with Ace we've got the AK-12. Oh, hang on, I think I've actually got a clip here. All right, we'll go for the initial loadout. AK-12, P9, and Claymore 1.5 flash hider. All right, so here is my initial loadout for Ace: 1.5 times vertical grip and flash hider. The muzzle attachments is purely up to what you're comfortable with and what you think you do better with. He does have the angled grip, but I use vertical grip for just recoil control, so you're not shooting at, you know, heads and then at the sky. Now Ace also does come with the M1014 shotgun, which is Ace, Thermite and Castle Shotty. The FBI shotgun, semi-automatic. No one really uses it purely because you're never really in that tight spot, that close encounters for it to work well. Otherwise you're stuck with the P9 pistol, and you know it's alright, but you're safer to use the AK-12 in 90% of your engagements. Alright, but here's a quick example anyway. So we're playing on Chalet Attack. Got the Ace with the shotgun. We've already cleared out library and fireplace, and that's why we're able to move up onto that office wall, the main Rioed wall. And then, since I've opened it, I'm able to kind of do what I want. Go in on the aggressive push in, and that's how I managed to get a fluke kill with the shotgun. So here's another play that I'll walk you through. So we're playing Clubhouse, obviously, and all we're trying to do is focus on opening this wall up. So we've got the Maverick and the Thermite. Again, we're running 3 hard breaches. You really don't need 3 hard breaches. I mean, to be fair, you do only need 1. So we've got Maverick opening up the wall from the line at the bottom of the wall so we can get the bandit charges. Now what's happened here is that it bugged out. So the Salma charge didn't actually go through the hard breach properly. And I didn't really notice that until I threw the last one. What I was actually aiming for was the shield, because you can actually take those shields out with the Salma charge. You land one on it, boom, you're done. Shield's gone. It's one less thing that you need to go up against. And either that, or you're going to have to use nades, which, as you can see with the 3 operators we have left, there are no nades. Iana would have been able to do it, but otherwise, you know, Ash, impacts from Zophia's lifeline, you know, those kind of things would be able to take it out as well. But getting back to the play-by-play, we took out the bandit before, and we've gone up to take rafters. So we're in the 3v3 situation. A minute left. We know we're definitely dealing with an Ella, and we've got 1 on suicide window, me and rafters and garage, and 1 out on the breach. I think we've got a drone down below just to catch any rotations. And now it's just, I've done my job. We've opened up the wall so I can be, you know, the aggressive player here and be peeking things I shouldn't peek. So there we just lose 1 on construction. So we're playing together, me and the Thermite, both support players. And I've got more health, so I'll take the gunfights while he can go for the plant. Baited 1 of the smokes out. So now I'm just going to hold while Thermite's planting, cover him. There's the second kill of the Frost. So now it becomes a 2v1. We're forcing them to make the play. And there we go. We get the smoke. So it's just about gauging. I've got the 2 angles that they can push from while the Thermite is planting. Alright, we'll do another play-by-play. We've got server control on Bank. It is a 3v3 situation. I'm just trying to be cheeky and have a look around. Notice that the ADS is able to take out the Salma charges. They've got a mirror watching, and I actually can't throw a Salma charge at the mirror because it's got a bandit battery on it. So that will destroy it completely. So I've gone and opened up the main wall that we need to get in so we can crawl in and do a default plant right on that breach. I've thrown it just low enough, hopefully, that you can just crawl in. So we're in a 3v2. I'm trying to just get it, hopefully get a pick onto someone if they peek that angle. I'm just trying to pre-fire it and show that I'm there. Give a little bit of pressure onto that spot so they know that someone's here, they can't just move. So now I'm saying, oh, we need to team up because we need to be together. So there I was just a little bit concerned that I hadn't done the wall properly. I was probably going to throw it. And then we kind of get to the conclusion that we can't push that. The mirror, we can't take it out, so we have to rotate. And here we go. I'm coming around and we fall into a 1v2. I'm checking for anything I can do, possibly open a hatch, make some noise, apply pressure. So now we're going to have to go through the bottleneck funnel that is the main stairs. I know one's going to be playing red where the mirror is, and we just had the call that the bandit was elevators. So here we're trying to take on the 1v1s so as to not get crossfired. We peek the open mirror that was open previously, and then we just swing on the mirror. We know where he was. So now we've isolated the bandit by himself. I go for a plant here, making the bandit have to push me. He has to make a play. I hear him close by, and we get a lucky wallbang onto him. Okay, so I'll do just a couple more of these play-by-plays. So here we're in a 3v5 situation on Villa. It's a trophy and statue hold, and we're going to try and push in and obviously get the win. So again, I'm trying to use my utility. I was droning our entries in with the Capital and the Amaru. So tried that. I think we were applying pressure from study side. Drone the master bedroom, and we can see that they've got the shield up. I throw ace charge, the Salma charge without actually knowing if they've got an ADS. They don't. I'm able to take the shield off. That alleviates that pressure. You can't have an operator behind there now. And we had a lucky Claymore kill that got us into a 1v2 situation. So now I'm trying to, gauge where they are without dying. And we had the alibi just swing me. She must have already been in master, I think. I can't actually hear the audio at the moment. But now we're in a 1v1 situation. Frost. I've got to be careful of frost mats on the ground. And we're going to have to just try and play this. She knows I'm outside. So in the end, this is not... It comes down to, who's going to be able to swing who. And realistically, the Frost should win this unless she does something silly. Because she has every opportunity to get me while I try to enter the building. I can rotate all the way around to study side if I wanted to. But I'm trying to keep the aggression on. There are more angles from me to fight her from study side, which probably would have been the better option. But as you can see here, she's just waiting for the vault. She's just listening. And that's why it looks like she's trying to aim me up through the wall. But all she's doing is listening for me to vault in. Okay, so here we are. Bank. It's 5v5. 2 minutes left on the round. I'm droning for our Ash entering in through ATM into the main lobby area. And well, I'm just trying to get into a position that I can try and refrag her if anything happens, as well as when I was obviously droning her in. So I'm holding an angle. I think I must have heard him. But I get the kill. The Ash was applying pressure from ATMs, so that meant that whoever was up there didn't actually know I was there. Plus, the likelihood of them hearing me from that side is next to none. They're not really going to hear me. So I rotate over, the Ash gets taken out. I'm rotating over for the rest of the team because my main job is to actually get that wall open as well as helping our entries in. So we had a real lucky engagement there because I didn't actually know the Mozzie was there. He was hiding. So here I am getting doing my main objective of getting the wall open, which means we can get into site without having to go through the bottlenecks that the defenders are using, that they've created. So we open it up, it's a 4v1, gone in, go for the plant. This is playing for the objective, getting the plant down, being covered by other players, and you know, that's how it should work, not just run and gun. Alright, well, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you liked it and it will help you in some way. If you want to see other operators or have me do this again with other operators, let me know in the comments. I do enjoy this, kind of like figuring it out and explaining what's going through my head while I'm in these plays, because then it doesn't make me feel like I'm an idiot as much. So if you do want to see more, let me know. Even if it's certain operators you want to have explained or some tips on, let me know and I can do that. I can just focus on an operator for a video. Otherwise, I kind of want to do them all, but there's a lot of them. So that would take a while. So if there's any ones you want fast-tracked, let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to... Oh, so you can stay in the loop for more videos. If you didn't like it and you'd rather see just the highlight funny moments, let me know and I'll scrap this idea. You know, plastic champ and all, I shouldn't be doing tips and tricks. So, yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. See ya! Nice, good work.
Nice.